Congratulations on adopting a dog at the San Francisco SPCA. Today we're going to be talking about what to expect when you bring your dog home, as well as reviewing some tips and tricks to really set you up for success. We'll start today by discussing your new dog's acclimation into the home, and then we'll move on to some basics around positive reinforcement and force-free training. And lastly, we'll wrap up with some tips around managing some potentially unwanted behaviors that may arise in the home. When you bring a new dog into the home, it is important to recognize what a dramatic change this will be for them. Almost every aspect of their lives will be different, including a new environment with new sights, sounds, and smells, as well as a new family and a new schedule and routine. All of these things take a lot of adjusting to, and there's a great rule of thumb known as the 3-3-3 rule to help explain the processes of decompressing, acclimating, and settling into the new home, taking an average of 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months, respectively. Dogs typically spend the first 3 days after adoption from a shelter decompressing. During this time, we recommend providing your dog with a lot of time to rest and relax in a quieter and lower stimulation environment to help them de-stress. We also recommend giving your dog a lot of choices to find out what their preferences are for toys, treats, and even things like where to put their bed. It is a good idea to review some basics about dog body language so that you have an idea of what your dog likes and does not like based on what behaviors you observe. And we have a great resource on this in our online behavior resource library on our website. While your new dog is decompressing, house training accidents and not eating are common for the first couple of days. After decompression, dogs will typically spend the next 3 weeks in the home acclimating. During acclimation, we recommend setting up a routine and schedule for the dog's daily activities to help create predictability and consistency for your dog. Common activities for your dog's schedule and routine include feeding times, potty breaks, bedtime and waking up, walking times, training, play, enrichment, and anything else you would do with your dog on a daily basis. The acclimation period is also a great time to start basic training, as well as setting up any boundaries you would like to have with your dog, such as not allowing them on the couch or in other specific areas. After the 3-week acclimation period, your dog will typically be settling into the home until around the 3-month mark. This means we can expect your dog to be comfortable and relaxed and well adjusted to the home after this period. This settling in period is a great time to fine-tune a schedule and routine, as well as their basic training. Now we will review some basic behaviors and mechanics around force-free and positive reinforcement training. Great, so now we're going to go over what some of these mechanics look like when you're working with your dog. I've got beautiful Diamond here. We're at the shelter, and she doesn't really know any behavior, so this should go really, really well with her. I do recommend getting a bait bag, so this is going to give you really easy access to the treats when you're doing this training. So one of the first things you want to do is teach your dog, Diamond, Diamond, yes, good. Teach your dog the yes marker. So what this looks like is basically teaching them that when you say yes, a treat is coming. So it's as simple as this, yes, and they get a treat. Yes, good, and she loves this. This is freeze-dried chicken? Yes. Good. And she's got that really, really well. The next thing you're going to want to do is teach your dog to look at you. So you can teach this by holding the treat here and saying, look, yes. Good. As soon as they look you in the eyes, you want to say yes and then give them a treat. Look, yes. Good. So then the next thing we want to work on is called touch. So touch is really, really easy. Basically, I've already given her a couple treats, so she thinks I got a treat in my hand. So now I'm just going to hold my hand out, yes. And she's going to put her nose on my hand because she thinks there's a treat there. And then you mark that behavior. And then you can start saying touch, yes. So we can switch hands now, touch, yes, good. And she's loving this. Ready? Touch, yes, good. And now we'll kind of go back to look, yes, good girl. And she's already in a sit, but if you want to teach her how to sit, you can basically lure her up, good. And then you just hold the treat over their head. Whoops. Yes, good. And you lure the behavior like that. It's really important we don't use any force here. We do not want to be pushing the dog's butt down or anything like that. when you're teaching a dog a new behavior, it's really important that they do the behavior on their own. So watch it again. I'm going to lure her up, and now I'm going to say sit. Yes. Good job, Diamond. Good job. And then I don't know if this dog's ever down before, but we're going to try to get it down as well. So the down, you put the treat here. Yes, good job. I don't think it's her first time doing that. It might not look like that the first time you try it with your dog, but sometimes, just a hint, sometimes you gotta have a lot of patience here and just hold the treat down nice and slow. Yes, and then as soon as they go down all the way like that, we wanna say yes. So some tips here is kind of holding it really steady with 2 hands and then really going down slowly. Yes, good. And now we can start to add our cue. Down, yes, good girl. Ready? Down. Yes, good job. Okay, and then wait is another really, really good one. So basically I like to present the treat right here and then say wait, and then pull it away when they go for it. Wait, wait. So we're looking for some hesitation here. Wait, almost, wait, nope, wait, nope, wait. Yes, there it is. I got a little hesitation there. Let's try that again. Ready? Wait, wait. Wait, whoops. Oh, she wants to paw. Dang, we could train a paw. So that's exactly how you train a paw. They paw at you like that and you mark that and reward it. But let's work on wait for now. Wait, wait, almost, wait, almost, wait. Yes, there it is. You see that hesitation? It's exactly what we're looking for. Are you learning, Diamond? You're learning. Wait, wait, almost, wait. Yes, there it is. Oh, she's great. And then basically the last thing we want to do is called a 180 turn. Get that scratch in. Good job, Diamond. And what that looks like is basically we say let's go, we put the treat down, we do a straight lure away, and then the dog gets rewarded for moving away from things. So this is really good for management like we talked about already. So Diamond, let's go. Yes, good job. And then we want to say yes as they're moving away. So mark it when they start, and if they jump, just kind of turn out of the way like this. Good, sit. Yes, good. And now, here's one more 180. Let's go. Yes, good job. Ready? Let's go. Yes, very good. So basically, to wrap up, what we talked about is the yes marker, saying yes. It's that easy. The look, yes. Then we did a touch, yes. Good job. And then we did a sit, yes, good. And then we did a down, whoops, so they want to be in a sit when you do the down, yes, good. Then we did a wait, yes, there it is. And then we did a 180, let's go, yes, good job. And let's go, yes, good job. And that is how we start training a lot of really great and useful behaviors. In summary, remember to use food or toy lures to create behavior using your yes marker. Additionally, make sure you can lure the behavior before adding your cue. And also don't forget to keep your training sessions fun. The second your dog looks like they don't want to do the training any longer, go ahead and end the session. We really want them to want more every time we end the session. Once you have a yes marker in place, you can also start to reward behaviors you'd like to see that the dog does spontaneously on their own, such as laying down on the dog bed, snuggling with you, or walking well on leash. Also, you will want to start training new behaviors in a low distraction environment first, and then gradually start to work on the behaviors in more distracting environments, making sure to set them up for success by only asking them to do behaviors that they are ready to perform within a given context. Remember, dogs are always learning, so it's important to slowly begin to ask for behaviors you've worked on in training sessions outside of training sessions to help them generalize these behaviors to different contexts. And for training more difficult behaviors such as recall, and for training behaviors in higher distraction environments, sometimes a higher value reward can make all the difference. We recommend using small amounts of string cheese, baked or boiled chicken breast, or a toy that the dog really goes crazy for when higher value rewards are needed. Lastly, let's discuss how to manage potentially unwanted behaviors that may arise in the home. If your dog does poorly in a specific situation with fearful responses or showing signs of aggression, then keep them out of the context moving forward until they are ready. We like to say, don't let them practice the unwanted behaviors, as they will only get better. We recommend working with a professional when addressing more serious fearful or aggressive behaviors, especially if there's a chance for injury or welfare concerns. Additionally, for equipment, we recommend using martingale collars, harnesses, and gentle leaders, and we do not recommend using choke, prong, or electric collars because they can easily cause pain and fear, and they also have the potential to create negative associations to things like other dogs if the associated pain or fear is paired with meeting new dogs, for example. The gold standard approach for managing unwanted behaviors is to ask the dog to do something else. This is often called an alternate or incompatible behavior. Some common examples of asking for alternate behaviors include asking the dog to sit instead of jumping on you or other people, asking the dog to come or go to bed instead of barking and charging at the door when someone knocks, and using a 180 turn to redirect a dog who is barking at another dog and move them further away from the provoking situation. Finally, we do not recommend using no to get your dog to stop doing something. No is not a behavior, and so it can be very confusing to the dog when used in various situations to mean various things. And the scolding tone often associated with no can easily cause fear in your dog. Instead, try asking them to do something you know they understand, such as asking for an alternate behavior that you have already trained. This concludes our post-adoption behavior support video. If you need further support or information, please check out some of our resources found on our website. We have an extensive collection of advice on many different aspects of dog behavior and training within our online behavior resource library. We also have resources on how to choose a good trainer, as well as a recommended trainer referral list for the San Francisco area. Additionally, please check out our new puppy parent orientation class on our website. It is also a great resource for adult dogs, especially for basic training and potty training. We also offer a complimentary 15-minute post-adoption behavior coaching session phone call for SF-SPCA adopters if you would like to speak with a professional free of charge. Lastly, for those tougher behavior cases, our behavior specialty clinic has 3 veterinary behaviorists ready to help you tackle even the most difficult behavior problems, giving you a chance to work with some of the top experts within the field. No matter what issues or behaviors may arise, we are here to support you through your new journey together. Thanks again for adopting with the San Francisco SPCA. We hope you and your dog enjoy your new lives together.